public service sector.
Yes.
And you've also made mention of your innovations, your estates, and all of that. As someone like in the public sector, most people are sometimes confined to their roles of, oh, let me stick to this. Was there anything in particular that pushed you from to venture into the other side of business, of innovation, and not solely stick to public service? Is there anything in particular?
I've talked to public service. I've talked to public service. But the only thing that, the work is not 24 hours work.
Okay.
So when I close from work,
You utilize
I have
it,
my time. And what I was doing, kind of work I was doing, I was just supervisory role.
Okay.
Because I had people who I could employ and give them assignments, do this is what I do today. So by the time I go and close by 4 o'clock, come back, I look at what they have done, stay with them till maybe 6. And now discuss the work for the next day. So that was how I was supervising them, teaching them. I was the mentor, teaching them, and also the boss to them. So that's how we have done. The people, somebody, you will surprise some people that did those things that you saw there. Maybe people of 18, 19, 20 years old.
Okay.
Just young people who trained how to write, plumbing work, like that. If you stay with me, work with me, you will not learn only one job. You learn one job. Because I put them, move them. When you work here today, it doesn't mean you're able to work there for the
Build your competence in various areas. So I wanted to know, based on your innovations, your ideas, how do you get your ideas? Like, how do you come up with the ideas to build things? Do you have like a process that maybe you sit down, like a process you go through it before you come up with ideas that you now implement to build?
Very well. Usually I guess the things I've worked on are things that relate to me.
Okay.
I want to do block. I need a block making machine. I want to do bricks. I need a brick making machine. I need doors in my house. So those are the things that are related to what I'm doing.
Okay.
And like I said, I didn't really go to any school for mentorship. This is my school.
Your phone.
My phone. I learned how to make a car from this phone. I learned how to make a tractor from this phone. So most things, unlike us, the people over our foreign neighbors, they don't hide information. With the information you have, they put it on the net. And you want anything, just type a question. Like when I was doing a car, say, I went to YouTube, how can I make a social type of car at home?
And they show you.
Do you understand? So you follow it up, and as you are doing it, you get to that question, you ask. There are a lot of apps where you can learn particular things. There are information, plenty of information, just before you get it. So I didn't go to any apprenticeship or anything. Everything I did was from my book.
But do you
when engineers come to my place, in fact, they call me engineer. Now, most people call me engineer. They don't even call me an architect. But I didn't go to any engineering school. Yes, I didn't go to any engineering school. So this is my school, my friend.
So it's so interesting how the internet and today's. I'm sure it wasn't the same before back in the days, but now you have a vast majority of information you can get just by going through your phone. You don't need to spend so much money on formal education to get the knowledge that you have. But do you feel like if you had more like a mentor or someone, that the process might have been easier?
Of course. It might have been, it might have been easier. But the thing again is that because of the nature of my work, I don't have time to say I want to travel out, to go and learn. If I want to learn something, it has to be something related to the work. So if I say I want to go and learn how to make motor, and I work as an architect, I probably not get an approval. I don't know you understand.
Yes.
So travel. My going to America for the first time was just sometime in February
This year.
this year. I've not gone anywhere. I'm just here.
Okay. Did you get to see how their production?
No, I went for a course.
Okay.
Faith Ministry, a
Okay.
workshop on expo on building materials.
Okay.
So I've not had this thing, but if I have the opportunity to go to where I can learn, because I know I'll do better.
Okay. So you once made mention that you've been able to exhibit some of your work in some exhibitions like Abuja Museum, right?
No. I have exhibited in Akibio. I exhibited Akibio in 2009. That was my first outing.
Okay.
From a tent.
From
The
a
machine.
Which other ones have
So I
you?
went to that place, and that place I became the best new entrant. I got
Okay.
the best new entrant award in 2009. Akibio in conference center.
Okay.
In 2013, I also went for another expo, Akibio expo, and I had the visitor stand.
Wow.
That was in charity. Then my next expo was 2000. I can't remember again. Was Abuja Housing Show when it started. Really. So I've been doing expos with him, and based on that, usually he doesn't even take money from me. Because
Wow.
when I come to exhibit, a lot of
People
crowd,
show up.
like the one they did in what is it called, Hilton. People were paying millions, I didn't pay, but the crowd I brought for him was more than the money that I paid for him.
Okay.
So I've been doing a lot of things for him. Then I did expo too in Hilton, in Sheraton, that they call it. That was my second one. I also got an award. I got the visitor stand. That my stand, people came to my stand.
Yeah.
In 2016, the first Science and Tech Expo, he did at the Go Square. It was machines that was used for 20 years. So it has been like that. So I didn't get any recognition from the government, but I've been recognized by the Nigerian government.
That's quite impressive and encouraging. So I even wanted to ask, but it seems like you're the one bringing the visibility. I wanted to ask if those exhibitions have played a role in your visibility for your work and also your confidence. And do you think that for upcoming creators also and inventors like that are also in your field, do you think that participating in opportunities like this, like those, like the exhibitions, are necessary for their growth in whatever?
Yes, those contributions have actually exposed me.
Okay.
Seriously, they've exposed me. And if you check my Facebook now, you see comments. I sent you one.
Yes, one
video.
video.
That they make me at the
Exhibition.
this thing, and they made that story.
Wow.
And so many. Like I go for exhibitions. Anytime I go for exhibition, I usually put a lot of pride. And people will be arguing, are you sure you're not just lying that you make these things? Because, like I said, I'm an architect. What inspired me, I can build a model of the African Secretariat. You know what a model is? Everything
Yes, like
they make in natural houses. They can make it in this table, inside this table. So I believe it was more difficult to do that than to do this table as it is, the same size. It's easier for me to do this table as it is than to reduce it. It's like a sculpture. You do it and then you make it small, miniature, but to look like the same.
Yeah. So me, I think I've seen a model, but I don't know how they come up with it. What materials do they use? Is it like cartons or?
Yes, we're small, we use cartons, but as you advance, you begin to use, even sometimes use some plastics, use even wood, even tiles. You have those tiles in those days. This time they use PVC tiles, put on the floor. Use things like that. You need to make your what you want to do. So it will come. Then for glass, for instance, in a building, that kind of building I'm talking about, this is what you use for glass. This is our glass.
Okay.
So like that. So you think of which material you want to use that will fit,
Simple.
that will replicate the normal one at that scale. Because now if you want to do a car in scale 1 to 200, the car will be small like this. So, but in the model it must look like a car. You look at it, nobody will tell this is a car. You know, this is a car. That's what model is all about.
As somebody that is into the public sector and also being an innovator as well, sometimes I'm sure it can be challenging balancing both
Yes.
together. How are you able to do that with a structured, or being in a structured environment like this in the civil service? How are you able to balance the two?
Yes, I've been able to balance it because they had supportive bosses.
Okay.
My director, architect, knew what I was doing, and at any opportunity, he would make example of me. He would make example with me. If they are discussing somewhere that he will use me as an example. So even those exhibitions, you were calling me, you must come. Maybe you heard about that. You might not heard.
No.
Okay, he was one time a head of department of public building.
Okay.
This position was extended for trying to be as God will have it.
Okay.
So he will always encourage me to do that. You come, you like this, you like that,
We're having a conversation, and you made mention of the importance of starting first. That you don't need to work for money at first. You should be able to put yourself out there first. Do you think that that's important for someone who is trying to grow or build something in the machinery field or in any field? It is important to put your craft out there, and you should be able to deprive yourself the gain now and just do free work, because some people are skeptical because they feel like, if I'm good at this, I should be able to exchange it for money even though I'm just starting.
Okay, during my time, I'm an old man now.
Okay.
During my time, there was not much internet to go have it now. So you've only be seen in things like doing exhibitions or where people just see your work when you are doing it.
Okay.
That's why you just get me. But now it's easier because with Facebook you can advertise yourself. With Instagram, WhatsApp, and you can reach out to people. But those facilities are not there during my time. So thank God for them now. So that means more people can reach the world, and the distance is limitless. So now you can do your theory, right, and seek for patents.
Okay.
But to get a patent too is not easy. Unlike elsewhere, other places, to get a patent, you do your work, do your citations, and cool, and get your patent. With a patent you can sell. But in Nigeria, we don't even believe in ourselves. Because if I do this phone now here in Nigeria, and I'm doing even is better than this phone that is coming from Nigeria, they will talk down on it. So you have to do double what other people will do before they recognize you. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is.
So we are our own problem.
Exactly.
So how do you think we can change that?
Internet is changing it.
Internet is changing it.
Yes, internet is changing it. You have people who are writing programs and selling it and making it from the comfort of their homes without any office structure.
Okay.
But for us here as the black PC, before they will believe you must have done like times 2, 3 times what they're supposed to do before they believe you. And just my case is one of them. I've done quite a lot, but I've not really gotten recognition. But for me, it's not just the money. I'm enjoying myself.
It's a passion
It's
for
a
you,
passion.
so you
Yes,
enjoy
I'm
doing it.
enjoying myself. But I know that eventually I'll get reward for it.
So it's important that in whatever you're doing, it should also be like a passion. You should have a passion filled. for people who are in your field, professionals in your field, what advice would you give them that are facing some challenges or are in difficult circumstances? Like for you, you said you had a supportive boss that supported you in what you were doing. What if they don't have a supportive boss that will support them, and also they are facing the challenges of limited resources in terms of building or going after what they want to build? What advice would you give for professionals in that field?
I think perseverance. For me, the boss didn't just start supporting me. I have done something to some level.
Okay,
So you have to be able to persevere to do some work up to where someone will notice you.
okay.
And then take it up from there. Because you cannot be in your room and just be talking to yourself, I can do this, and then it takes you get help. So you must have done something visible that people can see, and then you get your accommodations too. Like some of the people you have worked for, they can recommend you, go to this person, go to this place, go to him, like that. So
And
that way,
the resources aspect of it, how do you think they can navigate currently if they have limited resources? How do they get funding now to push their work? Maybe
yes.
they don't have supportive family members.
Now it's easier.
Okay.
Like I said before, there are opportunities on the internet where you can get funding. Even government too, they are supportive. But again, for now, you still have to know somebody who knows somebody for you to get your support.
So they need to have connections.
You need to have connection, but that should not stop you from trying.
Okay.
You have to start.
So they should start with whatever they can raise.
Start what you can raise. Start whatever you can do, and you grow. You don't want. This is my journey. It's the journey of almost 40 years, of 50 years. I've been persistent. So it's just now that I'll say I'm really
reaping the fruits.
people are now recognizing. You understand? So again, it's not just the money. Don't take this thing. What I'm doing something. It's my passion. So when I see results, when I create anything, I see results. The feeling I get is a man. The feeling like when that my wife delivered a child. That joy that you feel. That's the kind of joy I feel when I create something. So that pushes me. That has been pushing me for these long years.
It's nice to know that you're solving what you've created can solve other people's problems. And what role do you think that innovation and your local creativity can play in Nigeria or in promoting Nigeria's housing and construction sector?
Very good. Recently, the federal government announced that they want to do renewable social housing.
Okay.
So based on what I have done on my own, researches I've done on my own, I was able to approach my minister. I told him I can do a design that will be affordable based on design and choice of material. He said, oh, okay, go ahead. Let's see the proposal. So I did a design and I made a proposal. And that design and the proposal is under consideration now. You understand? So that would be a very big contribution because now to build a 2-bedroom house,
Okay.
you'll be spending nothing less than 10 to 15 million rand. But here I'm talking of paying a 2-bedroom house for less than 8 million with my proposal, with my creation.
Okay.
You understand? So I don't know that I decided this.
How can people partake in this housing scheme?
Yeah, listen. When it's done, they're going to put in that because those houses are going to be very cheap. In fact, they're going to be, some of the houses are going to be given free of charge, about 30%.
Okay.
Will be given to people who are needy. Then the many ones that will be sold at a very relatively cheap price. Social housing is so it's
For the
going to
masses.
Yes.
Okay, is there like a location already?
Yes, 740 local government areas
In Nigeria.
and they're going to build 100 per local government. So we're talking about 77,400 houses
Wow,
to be built, yes.
that's a lot. Massive funding going into that.
So now I propose my design, which will be cheaper, functional, and the materials to be available. We'll be able to import a lot of things. Most of the things that we used to be there to be local.
Okay. So we've come to.
So that is if the ministry has told me say no, don't do this, they would have been giving that benefit.
Okay.
Because I used my own money to learn, to travel, savings. I went to South Africa, I went to go and learn. So it's not the ministry as possible. But now I'm using that, those knowledge for the ministry.
So it's important to prove yourself continually.
Yes, very important.
Best investment you can make, because even if you need there to be, you're taking all that.
Yes, it's my way. No one can take it from me.
Exactly. The name of this podcast is LeadLegacy, CISR from the Corporate Institute. So the last question is, what does legacy mean to you, and what legacy would you like to leave behind?
Legacy is leaving something, having something that other people benefit from. That is my own interpretation. And leaving legacy is leaving things that you have done that you might not be there, but other people will use it to advance themselves.
Okay. So what legacy do you want to leave behind for people?
Yes, I'm leaving my creativity
Okay.
behind. I'm ready to teach anybody at no cost. Anybody that wants to learn anything, come, I will teach you without asking for a dime.
So you're
To
ready
give a
to
lot of
mentor
A
people.
lot.
Would that work with your schedule?
Yeah, like I said, I'll be retiring in about
Okay.
a few weeks time. So I've been preparing myself for tomorrow.
Wow.
So when I retire, it's just seamless transition.
Wow.
So everything will continue.
Congratulations, sir. Okay, so is there any other thing you want to leave behind for the audience that are watching?
Yes, like I'll say repeat, it's persistency, consistency. You persist, you constantly do what you love to do. It will bring results only.
Okay. This is a bonus question, but wanted to know, is there anybody whose story would you like us, or who would you like us to interview next?
Maybe the time I can call it, but not as well. Nobody
You can't think of anyone.
for now.
Okay. So we've come to the end of the session today. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. The story, hearing from you, drawing from your well of wisdom, significant stories, in terms of, perseverance, how you persevere in your creativity and your innovation to build something that's lasting for yourself, and also which you want to leave behind for others who are watching, to inspire others too, and to help those professionals who are also in your field to be able to draw one or two knowledge from there and also build and establish their own paths too in their own innovations and whatever field they are. So thank you very much for being here. We'll see you in the next episode.